I didn't say Simon Says.
Purchase your tracks today.
I didn't say Simon Says.
So when it comes to any type of physical fitness, whether you're training for a sport or you're training for a bodybuilding show or you're just generally trying to keep in shape, what's really important to consider is your nutrition. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all the stuff I eat over the course of a day. So if that sounds like something that's going to be helpful to you or you're going to enjoy, please sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Now I choose to keep my diet consistent. I weigh everything that I eat, I try and eat around the same sort of times, and my diet doesn't really change. What does change is the quantities of everything I'm eating depending on my goal. So obviously if I'm trying to bulk up, I'll eat a bit more, and if I'm trying to lean down, whether that's because it's getting warm outside or I'm trying to prepare for a show, the quantities of everything will come down. By no means am I saying this is the way to get fit or this is the way to get ripped, but this is what's worked for me. What I would strongly recommend you do, like I did myself, is hire a nutrition coach who can go through your meals, can weigh you regularly and make sure you're on track so you can meet your goals. So as I said, I generally eat the same meals every day around the same sort of time. This is my breakfast meal that I'm about to have. As you can see in the intro, it's oats. Honestly, I believe this is the best breakfast for anyone trying to build muscle. It's a great slow releasing carb, so it keeps you full. I find it keeps me full roughly until about lunch, so usually about 2-3 hours, and then I start getting hungry again. And I suppose technically you could call this an anabolic meal because you do use a protein powder, so really good for muscle building. I have 90 grams of oats, I have 50 grams of blueberries and 20 grams of peanut butter. And I generally like to put a little bit of salt in there, some cinnamon and also some nutmeg just for flavour. And then I also make sure that I have all my supplements. So here's my cod liver oil and here is my vitamin D. Make sure I have those every single day. I will link you to my video where I go through what my supplements are, why I have them and what's the benefit of the different supplements that I have, because I do have quite a few supplements. Not saying you have to have all of them, but I would strongly recommend definitely investing in a few of those. So like I said, this is my first meal. I'm going to eat this up, and then when it comes to my second meal, I will share that with you guys. So one of the biggest issues I find with having a structured diet is trying to fit that around being out. Now today I don't have much planned, I'm literally just going to go for a little walk in this park. But on the day where I do have something planned, it is a struggle and it does take some planning. And unfortunately, you're going to turn into the guy that walks around with Tupperware and food. So my second meal of the day, and it's normally around lunchtime, is this meal here. And all I have is 50 grams of spinach, 100 grams of carrots, 5 cherry tomatoes, 10 grams of almonds, and then on top of that I have the second bit to the meal, which is 250 grams of sweet potato and also 60 grams of cooked chicken. And lastly, with this meal I also have some CLA conjugated linoleic acid. So this is my second meal. My next meal is the one that I have just before I get to the gym, so when it's time to have that I will share that with you too. Right, so it's been a few hours since my last clip and it is time for my next meal. So this is meal number 3 of today, and I normally have this about an hour to 2 hours before I work out. It is specifically designed to fuel my workout, which is why obviously I have it just before. So once again, I just want to say this was created by a nutrition coach, not myself, and what he took into consideration is the time that I wake up, time I have lunch, access to a microwave, and also the time I train. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is obviously it's going to mean that it's going to be different for everyone else. It has to be individualized towards your own goals and your lifestyle. So like I said earlier in the video, I strongly recommend that you find yourself a nutrition coach that you trust. If you want the details of the nutrition coach that I've used in the past, feel free to send me a message or DM me on Instagram. I will be happy to pass on his details. I'm pretty sure he does online as well, so it won't be a problem if you don't live local. Yeah, he's very good, very talented, and well worth getting in contact with. But on to this meal. So like I said, this is the third meal, and what I have is 235 grams of sweet potato, 2 egg whites and 2 hot eggs mixed together and made into an omelette. I also have 50 grams of green beans and 75 grams of broccoli. And then I put a little bit of coconut oil on it with some salt, pepper. So like I said, this is the meal that I have before I go to the gym. So it's quite late today. I'm going a bit later than normal, but I will give it about an hour to 2 hours for this to digest. And then I'll go to the gym.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track, no. Too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They going to school and they working a job but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul in it.
So that is a workout complete. What a heavy session. It's not a lot of different exercises, but the load is definitely very heavy. But anyway, had a great session, managed to get a PR on my front squat, so super happy about that. So straight after I train, I will consume my whey protein, 35 grams of my protein that I used. I put in 5 grams of creatine in that, and then also 35 grams of raisins, and I literally mix it all in here with water and I sip on that on the way home, because as soon as I get home I have my next meal. So I'm back home, just about to have my next meal. So this is my 4th proper meal, but what I generally do once I finish, have my protein shake on the way home. As soon as I get home, I make this meal as quick as I can and get in, because it is relatively high in carbs, and that's what you want straight after you work out, because you're trying to spike your sugar level right after you train so that you can increase your insulin sensitivity. It's really important when you're trying to work out, and that's definitely something I want to go through in another video. Like I said, this is the meal I have straight after I go to the gym. So it consists of 60 grams of white rice, not cooked, 75 grams of broccoli with a quarter tin of tinned tomatoes. Generally put a little bit of salt, pepper, just things to make it taste a bit better. So like I said, this is my 4th meal for today, and it's the last big meal. I do have a little something straight before I go to bed. Okay, so I finally made it to my last meal of the day. As you can see, it's a lot of food throughout the day. This bodybuilding thing, it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of work, and I hope through this video you can see how much effort goes into not only what you do in the gym, but also what you do outside the gym. So just before I go to bed, I will have this meal, and it consists of 200 grams of cottage cheese with pineapples. So I literally just buy the one that's got the pineapples in it already. And then I also have 1 pink and white wafer, and then a caramel rice cake with 20 grams of peanut butter. And that is it, guys. That is my full day of eating. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. You don't have to do it exactly this way. This is just what's worked for me, and I found great results. I wouldn't advise anyone to do the exact same meal plan because everyone's slightly different, but take elements of what you've seen today and maybe implement that into your own nutrition. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you are notified every single time I upload a video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, peace.